Hello traders. It's Pips Parrot here, and we're back with another video on the market. And this video is why you keep on losing on Derive, and it's gonna be a little bit longer, but just bear with me. I'm trying to make short a summary of everything, but like, why do you keep on losing on Derive and volatility indices? I'll just get on straight to the point. So the first thing is that the Live is using synthetic indices. It's a manipulated market. If you didn't know what synthetic indices are, this is it here. You can see I'm gonna put a picture here. These are synthetic indices, and pause, take the time to read it if you didn't know and know that. Okay, who controls this? This is not controlled by the market. It's not like in the real world currency or real world forex market. This is controlled by the Rive himself. They, quote unquote, on their terms and conditions, they say like they use a cryptographic computer to generate randomized number which mimic the real actual market of the actual market, which is true, but that computer didn't just show up from heaven. They made that, and if they made it, that means they can control it. Like, it's just coding, guys. So they can't control the market. They control the market. They manipulate it. Not much, but they do manipulate it. So if you're in volatility indices, you should know that they manipulate the market. Whoever told you like, oh, they don't here? Maybe in the actual currency world where the market is controlled by people and everyone, banks, like big everyone, like, it's money in there. But this one is, there's no money in there. No one, we don't control the market. We just put our money. They control everything. What you see, what everything you see moving here, they control it. So if you didn't know, now you know. So that's it. The second thing is that if they do that, that means we have an age. They have an age, and also we have an age, because you can actually read the like their algorithm. It's not like they change it every day, but they do. But like, still, if they change it, they don't come up with a new one each day. It's a freaking computer, so we can read it. That's why we get things like this. They mimic, yeah, actual market, they might here and there, but like, still, they're pretty fair. That's why we are trading. That's why people are making money in the synthetic indices market. And so that's the second thing. Like, that's it. They have an edge. We have an edge also. So that's a good thing. And also low capital. The thing is that people are, this market moves like it moves like something else, man. Like lightning. Like, that's why it's called volatility. No wonder, but still, it moves like crazy, guys. This market moves like one. If you have a low capital, please get out of this market. Don't you just be gambling your money. And it's kind of like the rivals called up people, because people keep coming in the market and they put like $5, $10. They lose it. They want to put it more because they see it's later. But in a long run, they just find themselves, they have lost a lot of money in the market. So don't do it. Just get enough capital. I would suggest at least $100 to get to trade the volatility indices. That's the second thing. So, and also the third thing is like the strategy. A lot of people don't know how to trade this. They just go random, everything, indicators and everything. Yeah, there are different strategies, but stick to one. Just stick to one. You find one strategy which works for you. Stick to one. Don't change. When you change in this market and the broker changes, the thing is that you won't be able to read the algorithm of the broker. You won't be able to read how he does this. You won't be able to do, because you keep on changing, or it keeps on changing. So you'll be like, every strategy won't work the same. So, but if you have one which you can tweak, or you can also manipulate it. I mean, in a kind of way, like manipulate it, not the market, the strategy to go with the market. That's the one thing you need in this market. That's the only thing you need. You don't need a lot of things. If you're using indicators, fine, use indicators, but read the market, how it behaves. Just do this. Keep a record of how you do it. So that's the, like, it's that thing why people are losing in this market. The fourth thing is that people use trade on every freaking indices. People just go on indices, man. They trade everything. They trade oof, they trade everything. They wanna go and trade everything they see. Like, okay, let's see here. These are the only indices I trade, and not all of them, especially the V75. I don't even the V25. Sorry, I don't. These are the only indices I trade. Mostly like three or four of them. Mostly the V50. You have seen my videos. The V75 1S and the V75. No, the V100 is the one S is the one I use for my bot. That's it. I don't use anything else. That's it. And the boom and crash, I have a book on their strategy. That's it. See, I have like strategy for specific indices, which because they all act different, as you know, they behave different. They're not the same. They're not a currency. They act different. So I have the VC. That's the only thing. These are few indices. Don't trade anything, guys. This is the right market. He has control on this market. So don't like find the few indices which works for you and trade those. I think that pretty much explains why you're losing. If this doesn't cover like why you're losing, okay, then it must be maybe work on your strategy, or maybe the market you're not can use the market like your psychology in the market probably, because this market moves fast also. So you might have a perfect strategy, you might be a pro. I still struggle with that, with volatility. You might go in a losing streak. You kind of every day you have to learn how to do this, guys. You have to learn how to do this. So apart from that's the final things, and I'm gonna give you a solution to those things. So the first thing is that the rivals an age, we know that, but also we have an age, we keep changing also. There's one thing which you should know is trading time in this market. No matter what, they will manipulate the market 24/7. They won't do that 24/7. So I don't think they do that, even if it's possible every day for no every time every second. I don't think that's possible. That's why they have a machine doing all these numbers for them. And the thing is that there is a trading time for the rive. Don't trade each single time. Don't trade each time you find a pattern. Oof, I'm trading it. Each time you do it, I'm trading. I think I've given you time to trade in my book, but I'm just gonna explain each indices behaves this differently. But like choose a trading time which works for you. For me, I found like a well trading time is I'm gonna give it in like a Greenwich Mean Time, so like a GMT, so everyone can get that. So just to where you work or do where to where you live, just do the time calculation of that. But I think the perfect time to trade is the European session in of the normal market, like from okay, let's see, from nine, like the London session, sorry, the London sessions in the Greenwich Mean Time. Okay, I won't say in my time, but if I give you my time, then it's the London session, just the normal London session of normal markets, right? In the Greenwich Mean Time. So do your math. That's it. That's the perfect time to trade, and also the Asian session of the normal currency market. I'm just giving the that period of time in the normal market. So I don't want to specify exactly which time. Just go in such Asian session in a normal time and just do that in your time, and the London session in your time. So that you love the best trading times for this. Other than that, don't do this. Don't do that anything else. Or if you don't agree, do it and see, unless you're in trades. I don't, but this works best for me. That's the timing. The third thing is like find a strategy like which works for you. Find a strategy which works for you and stick to it. Change it constantly, not every day, but change a little bit of it. Don't stick to one plan, because also they change. But like if you see doesn't work, don't abandon the strategy to go to a different new one. Just go like improve it. That's what I'm saying. Improve it. I use the same strategy you have seen me doing analysis on the videos. So improve it. And the fourth thing is that stick to few indices. And this is the opposite of what I just stick to few indices. Find indices which works best. For me, I think the V50 is the best. V51S is the best one. V75 if you're using indicators, yes. The V75 1S also. The other ones I don't really trade. They're just here. I've never traded in the step index. I've never traded in the V10, V10. I think I've done V10 one S never, and also the V100. I use it only for my bolt. That's it. Only for that. That's it. So I think that's the thing. And the last but not least is get a good capital. Get a good capital. So get a good capital, guys. And I'm gonna give you a strategy which I use to analyze here. This is a bonus. If you like to use it, keep it simple. If you like to use this strategy, use it in those times which I gave. I think I've given the strategy on the V75 one S. I've given it. Use that for the for the V75. Use that. Only use that, please. Just trust me on that. I just trust me on that, on this. Use this. Go on my video, check on the best V75 strategies, cap strategy. I've explained everything you need to know about here, how to do it in the phone, and also how to do it in the computer, like in your PC. Do this. Don't, please, just do it. I'm giving you here one thing which will save you a lot of money. If you don't want to, okay, it's a free, nothing in return than just maybe support my channel. Nothing, that's it. Okay, the V75 one is we're gonna give you like a 5-step thing to do on the market. I'm gonna give you the 5-step thing to do. Like I'm gonna use the V50, the V50. Why going with the V75 so that people can get me, people can like understand really well what I'm doing here. So before it, this is what I use. Just follow these simple steps, improve on it, and you will be winning, guys. So it's the trend. Go with the trend, guys. Go with the trend. You don't want to lose in binary if you're not going with a trend. In derive, you're gonna be obliterated. And I'm not saying the long term. Don't do analysis on the long time. Like okay, here, okay, it's a downtrend. Someone be like, oh, you know what? This is a downtrend. Let me look for, stay in the market for days. Don't do that in binary. Time is essential here. Don't stay in the market for a long time, guys. I'm giving you tips on how to do this. So do your trend analysis on Derive on 1 hour, 30 minutes, guys, 30 minutes, even if possible, 15 minutes. But it's the same. 30 minutes, 1 hour, 4 hour give you a really different thing. So 1 minute, whatever you see on your 1 minute, if when you zoom in right now, that's the trend you should go with. It's an uptrend, right? Done. That's simple. That's the first thing. 1 minute, 1 hour chart. Sorry, 1 hour chart, 1 hour chart, 1 hour chart, 30 minutes chart. That's where you should do your trend analysis. Like right now, it's an uptrend. We're done. That's the first step. I'm giving you the perfect strategy here to use. The second thing is that you go for the key levels, the easily noticeable ones. Don't go for like things that you don't see here. No, like, oh, you know what, here is the key level. Oh, but the market is not here right now. The market is happier. So don't be dumb enough to go and put here everyone. You find like everyone putting charts and everything in everywhere. Don't do that. Put a clean chart. You're going simple with the Derive. You don't want to complicate it. It's already complicated. So make it simpler. Just put the like in between, above and below where the market is. The market is right here. This is the low I can see. Or if you don't see this, put even this. If you want this is the low you can see. But you're gonna go in. I'm putting here. I'm putting in here. These are my major key levels right now because I used BCW, body congestion, and these wicks here. So as you can see here, this is a major key level, guys. And if you zoom in, then you can start putting different minor support and resistance level. So you can do that. See? And then you can do another, you can do a lot. Just put where you see them. Wherever you learned how to put this, just do that. Please do that. Put your key levels in and then That's the second step. Mark your key levels, mark your support and resistance line, where the price acts in between those lines, and after that, you just find your entry in the 15 minutes chart. That's where you find your entry. In 15 minutes chart, you find your entry. So go for that. And if you do follow these steps, you can see it the same here on the V75. There's a one here above, there's another one here. The price is in between, actually in the line, and we are gonna be buying at these levels. We're not gonna be buying in between. Don't do that with binary derive. Don't do that. Buy at the levels here. So that's the like that. Those are your entries. Buy at the levels when the market is at those levels. Don't do above or below. Don't do it. Please don't. Like in between. Just do at the levels. Buy when the market is at these levels. And the fourth thing is that on your entries, look for candlesticks pattern. Only use that. Don't do indicators for these entries. Candlestick pattern, engulfing candlestick patterns like these, This confirm your entries a lot. You can see these are repeating themselves at these levels. See, derive as a pattern. Look at this engulfing candlestick patterns at all these levels. You can see they are patterns, guys. They are patterns. There's a pin bar here. There's these patterns, candlestick patterns. Go and learn your candlestick patterns. There's a lot of PDFs online, videos online on candlestick patterns. Learn that, and those are your entries. Look at this, guys. Everywhere you see, like on these levels, you will see candlestick patterns with derive. He's so predictable, but also he knows this. That's why he manipulates the market. So do that, and you'll be winning. You'll be winning. And the last but not least is your exit. How do you exit? You exit at those levels, but also make sure it's a 1:3 or 1:2 like strategy. Whatever your entry is, make sure at least it's a 1:2. Don't go for 1:1, at least 1:2. But with derive, is that it moves so much, so you can do a 1:3 pretty easily in the market, because volatility moves a lot. So you can do pretty much a 1:3 in a lot of trades in a really short period of time. I'm giving you an example. Let's say you entered here at these weeks, at this candle here. But this is a 0.9%, okay, almost 1%, right? And then here, this probably is a 1:1. Someone will go for this. I won't go for this because this isn't quite much, because this will be my exit here, my take profit right now. And it's a probably 1:4, right? Yeah. See, that should be your kind of entry here, and your stop loss there. Or 1:2, at least 1:2 or 1. That should be your aim with this. Make sure whatever you go in, you're risking, make sure you get twice or 3 times. More than 3 times is better in the market, and that's all you need to do. This is all you need to do. You can improve using those 3 things: the trend analysis on the market on a 1-hour time frame, and also the key levels in between the market, not outside. Like here, they won't help you here. You're not, until the market breaks this level, then you might use these levels here, but not right now. So that's the second thing. And the entry has to be on a 15 minutes time frame, and only go for candlesticks pattern, engulfing candlestick pattern. Like, go for that bullish momentum, like candles. Go for that. Read books on candlestick patterns, and they are repetitive in binary. Most common one is the engulfing candlestick pattern. You can see it everywhere, especially in the V50. So go for that. And also your exit has to be like at this levels also. So make sure you mark your levels, and also it has to be a 1:3 movement, guys. 1:2 is at least 1:2 on a risk reward ratio. And by this, improve in these things, and you'll be winning. I'm telling you, that's all you need. Someone can give you a really complicated strategy, but I'm giving you an easy one, and I've gave you this one. Use this on the V75, and use this on other indices, and you'll be winning. You'll be winning like crazy. I'm not kidding. Just try it. Try it on demo. Try it whatever you are, and just get a good capital. If you cannot get a good capital, we have a program in our our Telegram group. You can join. Like, it's called a boost program. You can join, and it is explained in the group how we do it. People have done it to get you a really good capital. So if you wanna that you're not capable of getting a really good capital, you have a small account, just join the group. The link is in this description below on the video. Just join our Telegram group, and everything is explained in there, guys. So good luck on your trades, and I hope at least you got something in this video.